Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any of our platforms. Please reach out to me directly. My email address is tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today we discuss a 2013 variant of a watch that originally launched at Bosworld 2009. This is the Jaquet Droz 12 Cities with Aventurine and mother of pearl dial. 39 millimeters in diameter in stainless steel. It's 12.7 millimeters thick and from lug to lug, a wonderfully compact 46.8 millimeters with an 18 millimeter spacing between the lugs. This watch is a travel time jump hour watch. It wears beautifully on my 16 centimeter wrist, and you can see down the barrel the lugs are nowhere near the edge. Even over the top, pulling the strap tight, you can see that the lugs are still inboard. So I believe you could wear this watch on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference, especially once the strap breaks in and becomes more flexible. Although not super thin, it does have a sloped case flank, and at under 13 millimeters should fit underneath almost all cuffs. The strap is medium rectangular scale alligator leather with a matte finish, and it's bonded, which means there's no stitch. The calfskin on the bottom is adhesively bonded to the alligator leather on the top. Has a pleasing thickness to it and a rolled edge. The reason you bond a strap rather than stitch it is to create this lovely seamless aesthetic. Now we have a buckle that is Jaquet Droz branded, made of steel like the case. The lugs are stepped out of the case flank a little bit like a blancpain. And then you can see the sharp crease between the lug and the case band. If you look, you can actually see there's an inward inflection to the lug, so the case is surprisingly nuanced despite being simple. Then it's got negative tumble home rolling from the bezel to a much narrower case back. A dramatically domed sapphire here. This is a seriously cambered example of a crystal over a dial that consists of white mother of pearl and aventurine glass. So aventurine glass is a sort of enamel. It is fired that is blue, slightly translucent, and then sprinkled with metallic elements to create that sparkling effect. We have the Jaquet Droz stars up at the top. You'll see them also on the crown. And the watch is a jump hour with a travel time function. So let's just say, for the sake of discussion, that I am in New York. You can see how the jump hour works. Minutes at center, jump hour at the top. Now, if I want to change my reference city, there are 12 cities representing 12 time zones, and the watch has been designed in hopes that you live in one of the popular time zones. So you can see all of these cities represent the location of pretty sincere watch buyers. They're taking no prisoners. So if you happen to be in one of the time zones not featured, you're going to have to just do the calculations in your head and ignore the city. Flip it all over. This is all water resistant down to 30 meters. This is based on the Blancpain Frédéric Piguet 1150. So 2 barrels, automatic winding, 4 hertz beat rate, 68-hour power reserve. It's a 28 jewel movement that features 5-position adjustment, which is the high horology and chronometer standard, so that's something I like to see. We have a cut white gold rotor here, twin barrels, not only giving you a long-ish power reserve of 68 hours, but because the hairsprings are phased, you get a very flat torque curve for almost all of the running time of the watch, so it doesn't surge when fully wound or start to lag after 18, 24, 36 hours. Decoration is handsome. You can see beveling on the bridges to a high grade. There's solarization on the barrels, black polished screw heads, stripes or Côte de Genève, fairly wide with a nice color gradient, or a shading gradient, I should say, from side to side. We have satination on wheels. We have a little bit of engine turning on the base plate. It is a good-looking high horology movement for a good-looking high horology watch. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details of this Jaquet Droz 12 Cities.